when I came back to the gym some days ago, and it hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Hurt like hell. It felt like it was the first day ever, and I was 1 month and a half off the gym, how do you feel it? Do you feel it? Does it hurt like hell too?
Yeah, it's the same, and I honestly feel like it hurts more than when I first started training because I still have a lot of muscle. I didn't lose it all, so I can still train very strong and work that muscle, but it's not used to it. So it just all gets super sore and tight, and I have to ease my way back into it and kind of take my time, not training too hard. So me and Ramon today, we worked out, but we didn't go crazy. We're kind of like easing our way back into it, and I'll still be really sore tomorrow, I imagine. And then when I go back home, I'll keep ramping up the intensity over time. But I get the same kind of pain as you.
Is there an exercise or an equipment you hate? Because there is one I hate. I don't know the name. It looks like a pendulum. It's
the pendulum squat?
You do something like this.
Yeah.
I don't
it's
do
called
that.
the pendulum
I
squat.
don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that ever. I don't do that.
That one?
I don't do that.
Do you squat?
Yeah, but not there.
Not that one.
Not there.
Fair enough.
So last I think it was last Friday. No, last Thursday. Julio Balestrin, who trains us. This guy, he trains us there. He tried to make me do it, but I didn't. I will not do this because the last time I did it,
You sound like a stubborn client.
Man, 2 weeks I couldn't walk. My house, there are stairs to reach my bedroom. I couldn't reach my bedroom. So 2 weeks. I mean it. So never again. Never
The more
again.
you do it, the quicker you'll recover from it.
Stop it.
You just need to get through it a few times.
Stop it. I'll
I'll
never
call
go
your
back.
coach next time and make you do it. You'll thank him in a year.
No,
You can sleep on the couch for now.
I prefer regular squats.
Yeah, okay.
This one, I don't know. There's something wrong with this exercise. Really. But do you have any exercise or equipment that you hate?
That I hate?
Yeah.
Not really. No. I've had
You're
some...
lying, man. Come on, everybody.
It depends on the time of year, really. When I'm like deep in prep and I'm really tired, I don't like training legs at all. Because I'm too tired, I'm just like don't want to put up with it. But when I'm in my off season, I'm full of energy. I love training legs. So it really depends on the year, but there's no specific exercise that I don't
But people
like.
hate training legs worldwide, right?
Yeah. Some people love it all the time. And I love it sometimes, but not all the time. I think you got to be a special kind of crazy to enjoy that when you're dieting and suffering and hungry and tired. So, but there's those people out there for sure.
Oh, it's much better to train the chest, right? Because it gets pumped.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah.
the bicep, right? You look
A little
strong,
easier,
man.
For
Right?
sure. I mean, you don't like to train anything.
Can you move
apparently.
it?
A little bit. You got it too, though. You did a pretty good job. They're getting there.
Yeah, maybe in a few dozens of years.
A few dozens of years, for sure.
Seriously, all I want from the gym is to be able to hold my daughters as long as I can. That's what I'm trying to do, and not die too young.
Yeah.
Because my liver was very sick. A lot of fat there, and it was something that I really had to do. Exercise myself.
Yeah.
So since I have a very good friend with a very nice training center, I decided why not?
Yeah.
And along with it, we got to create content, and it was very successful here in Brazil. And it's a little surprising to me. I don't know if it is to you too, but it's very interesting how Brazilian people like bodybuilding.
Yeah.
It's I didn't notice it until I got into the training center. So seeing people enjoying it, and people started, they didn't stop me on the street for a picture anymore. They were saying, "What are you eating? I'm gonna call Cariani."
Yeah.
So they were I don't know, taking care of what I was eating. That was a little surprising to me, because I was used to a completely different approach. So when people start paying attention to what you're doing on your exercise routine, or especially when it's very public, as it became, it was a completely different reaction or kind of conversation I would have with people on the street, you know? So it was very surprising when I found out that bodybuilding is something else in Brazil. So, because you don't really see a lot of competitions here, but people do like it. It's crazy. How do you feel with? I heard there were some people downstairs waiting for your arrival, maybe hoping for a picture or something, and it really doesn't happen a lot. You know, people they only come here when it's something really special.
Special.
There's a bodybuilder here. Of course, this is Cbum. He's no regular bodybuilder, but still bodybuilder. There are fans, right? So in Brazil, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm grateful for sure. I'm very honored that people follow along my journey, and I've been blessed enough where I'm able to show not only being a bodybuilder, but a little bit more of the personal side and my mental side. And I think a lot of people relate to that, which is why I also think Ramon is so famous.
Also the mustache.
Because the mustache as well.
Yeah.
But Ramon, anyone who meets him immediately, you said he gave me a kiss. You can see he just has a big heart. And he's built himself up from nothing to someone very successful, and he still remained with a good heart and a good person. And I think people just enjoy seeing that in their